Welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I will be showing you how to check network connectivity in your Flutter application. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more AI news and Flutter tutorial. In today's tutorial, I will be using this Connectivity Plus Flutter package that you can find in pub.dev. Next, get the latest package dependency version from installing and add it into your Flutter project. To prevent any version conflict, make sure you are using the same environment SDK as mine. So here I have created a simple Flutter application that has only a text widget and an elevated button, as you can see in the simulator. While I have also created a string variable called network type to be displayed in the text widget. This string variable will be responsible to store and display the network type. Now I will be creating the check network connectivity function. This function is an asynchronous function and it will return a string value, so it will be a future string type. In order to get the network type, we have to execute check connectivity function from the connectivity package instance, and the result will be stored into a final connectivity result variable. And this is how we call the check connectivity function. So the function will return the connectivity result type and it's an enum value. From the return enum value, we can add if statement to check which type of network result is returned, and I will return specific string message for this tutorial. One of the biggest popularity of this connectivity package is that it detects majority of networks such as Bluetooth, Ethernet, mobile data, and etc. So now I will show you each available network types by checking one by one in the if statement. For tutorial purposes, this check app connectivity function will just return a string value, and for each network type, I will return a specific string to determine the network type for display. Here, I will check all types of network. You can select whichever network type that requires in your application. This network connectivity package will detect no network connection as well, which the enum type is none. And now I have completed the if check statement. However, because this function have to return a string value, so below I will just return a not connected string value. This is because if the network type doesn't fit any of the if condition above, it's most likely offline. Now the check app connectivity function is ready in use. We just have to add this function into the onPress function of the elevated button that we have created. And because this check app connectivity function is an asynchronous function, so in Flutter, we cannot assign the function to a variable. Instead, we have to execute the function and retrieve the return string value from .then function. And this value variable will contain the return string value that we have assigned to each network types in the function. Once I got the return string value, I have to update the network type variable with the return string value to be displayed in the text widget. Don't forget to wrap with setState function, else the UI won't refresh. Now let's try it out in the simulator. As you can see in the simulator, When I click on the elevator button, it executed the check app connectivity function and returned Wi-Fi network string to the text widget for display. It means currently my simulator is connected to a Wi-Fi network. So this is how you retrieve network connectivity type in your Flutter application. However, this is a one-time retrieval function which you can only get the network status whenever the function is executed. In the case where you wanted to keep track of the application network status, this way of implementation is not preferable. To achieve that, instead of retrieving the network value from the function call, I will show you how to listen to the network value on change. Firstly, we have to create a stream subscription. In short, stream subscription refers to the process of listening to and receiving asynchronous data emitted from a stream. A stream is a sequence of asynchronous events that can represent a continuous flow of data such as user input, network response, or other data sources. Flutter provides the Stream API as part of its reactive programming support, allowing developers to handle asynchronous data in a more efficient and responsive manner. Coming back to the code, we should start listening to the network value when the app just started, so we have to add the listener in init state. This connectivity package provides a stream method called onConnectivityChange which we can listen to. And this stream method will execute whenever the connectivity state changes. And this listener will return a connectivity result enum. This enum is the same as the function return value that we have created just now. Here we can also add an if statement to check the network status. In this implementation, I will just check if it's connected to mobile network or Wi-Fi network. It will print out online, else it will print out offline to the terminal. So now whenever there is a changes in the connectivity result, it will notify the stream subscription variable. At this point, we have completed the implementation. Now let's try it out in the simulator. So as you can see, when I hot restart the application and the app rebuilt, then it printed out online in the terminal without any action needed because the app is listening to the connectivity result value. Right now, the simulator is connected to Wi-Fi network. I will now disconnect Wi-Fi connection and reconnect. Let's see what will happen. So as you can see in the terminal, it printed out the network status changes. Conclusion, this is how you keep track of network connection in your Flutter application. You can either retrieve the network type value once or keep track on the value by listening to the stream method. Here comes to the end of the tutorial. If you have any question, feel free to comment below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next tutorial.